No, give me a minute. I sent $25 back to the person who wanted to fucking drop her because it was important. Don't tell me I'm not standing on business. I corrected my mistake when I claimed that Bougie had known about this while it was happening. Because I said Bougie allegedly knew that it was happening, right? She said she didn't know about it. Okay, cool. I'm correcting what I said because I am held to a higher fucking standard. Florida man came up with whatever he was trying to talk about. All right, cool. Come express how you feel. But what the fuck does it have to do with whatever we were just listening to? That is legitimately what I fucking said. And didn't earlier I say that people were upset because people were holding people to a different standard and that we weren't giving the same energy. We weren't giving the same, and I said absolutely, we should be giving the same fucking energy. And if you knew what I was telling Bougie in her fucking DMs just now, not just now, like a little while ago, when Malibu had some questions, do not come at me like I am not doing the right thing. I'm not saying Bougie isn't fucking lying. Nobody said that. Where did I ever say that? Please tell me. Where did I ever say that?
And let me clear it up because I was hollering, but you know, I clearly said at the beginning, you did the right thing because you definitely told her. I just feel like right now ain't nobody standing on business, and that's my opinion, Smash. Like, how could you get upset because I'm expressing the truth? I never said I'm speaking towards the person that I'm talking to. Like, and that's everybody in general. But if the shoe fit, like, we got a word. Because at the end of the day, you just said, again, she said she knew about it. Then you said you cleared it up to say something else. Smash, at the end of the day, you contradicting what you saying right here, right now.
I didn't contradict what I said. What I said was that she knew about it when it was happening. I don't know when it happened. All I know is sometime last week, I'm pretty sure last week, Kendra said there might be somebody coming to her house. I didn't know anything beyond that.
And
I
Smash,
didn't know they showed up.
It don't have nothing to do with you. Like you said, you did your part. It's just the outrage part. You did your part, and I'm definitely gonna always commend you like you did nothing wrong. I'm talking about the outrage when we know what's going on right here, like, and the fact that he came up here on that fuck shit.
Like, I'm supposed to know he's coming up here to show and do, like, I allow people to come up here and say what they have to say, and then we can go through it that way. How am I supposed to know what people are coming up here to say?
One thing about it, I don't have to backtrack on nothing. You are a liar. You sit with a liar. You just came up here and lied. I'm not finna do that with you. That's all you do is derail. I
don't know what Holly Mae's fucking race has to do with it.
It don't have nothing to do with it. Why did Bougie know that Casey called CPS and didn't tell nobody, Florida man? Matter of fact, I wrote Florida man a post and asked him to come to my live, and I asked him to reach out to me and tell me the lies that I told on Bougie. Mind you, Florida man still ain't reached out to me, but you got the audacity to be questioning me now. I was trying to be respectful to you earlier. I told you, stay out of it. It's not about you. But since you want to keep inserting yourself, it is what it is, Florida man. I'm not fucking scared of you. I'm not. My mom's gonna block you every time. You don't deserve to be in my life. You ain't nobody special. When you jump up, I don't have to click that button for you to come. I'm sorry, Smash. I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna go live on my own page because this the same man that was rallying with us, putting Bougie charges up and telling everybody how bad of a person she was, to now he backpedaling. The fucking audacity. You can't come nowhere around me. Keep reporting my lives like you do. Keep covering up for lies. You just sit up here and said y'all don't go for kids, but in the same sentence you was saying, Kendra, you glad CPS got called on her and you would do it? You a fuck. You a real fuck boy. You don't get no respect from me no more. You sit up here and degraded a fucking mama because you don't like her. You a weirdo. And I stand on everything I said. And if I want to tell Smash that I apologize for hollering, that ain't fucking backpedaling, goofball. Is you cool?
It's a heated night. I'm not.
Defend yourself in your own life. That's all you do is degrade people and think people scared of you. I'm not scared of you. I'm not. You can talk down on me. You can lie. You can post fake screenshots. Let's do it. Smash again. You did nothing wrong. I'm just talking about the outrage because it was just outrage
I
a week
think
ago.
that. Listen, I get
Yeah,
it.
that's
I
all.
didn't have the same energy. All right, I didn't have the same energy, and
As long as we
I
got to
understand
understand
that.
it,
I get
right.
that.
As long as we got to understand, that's all that matters. Because we women
Absolutely,
at the end of the day. And you
absolutely.
know, I'm not trying to disrespect you or nothing. That we
I
been
know.
around each other long enough. And I
Okay.
ain't finna let no fuckboy come between nothing we got
Why
going
are
on.
you such a
All
dumb
he want is division. Florida man want division and it's not cool. But I'm gone, Smash. Thank you. And the hollering, I'm sorry, but
It's
I
all
don't
right.
like this shit.
I'm sorry for yelling.
Girl, you good. You can yell at me.
Huh?
I said, girl, you good. You can yell at me. Girl, it's okay. It's all right. Because I know how you feel. I'm so sorry. You got red in the face. So, yes, I understand.
I was-
I'm going down.
we good. We good. We good. All right, I'm gonna watch this real quick.
Why are you such a dumb motherfucker? Motherfucker, motherfucker, were you dropped on your head by your mother?
She's from Memphis, known as. I think somebody asked that earlier. Where the accent was from. She's from Memphis. Right, Morgan? Right, Ashley? But Florida man, did you say you were gonna call? Like you threatened to call on Kendra again? Yeah, I know, but I can't have you and her up at the same time. We all know how that goes. We all know how that goes. So if you want to come up now, you can. Absolutely. You got to understand, Florida man. Florida man and Unknown, I adore you both. Like, I don't. I don't see any requests down here. There's. Oh, shit. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. There's a request. My bad. My bad. My bad. Please, just please. I fucking adore you both, and I really, you know how hard this is on me? This is terrible.
Is my mic working? Okay, Unknown has been running around this app this whole time saying, Bougie called me the N-word. Please, Unknown, instead of just talking, show me. Play the audio. Don't play the one where she quoted what she said in the text message, because she did not call you anything.
Florida Man,
Play the
can I ask
audio
you
where she says,
something?
Miss Unknown is a blank. Please play me that audio.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you not think whether she was quoting a quote, saying a quote or not?
Saying the
Was
word was wrong. Bougie and I had spoken about that. Me and many other
okay.
people have spoken about that too. I, in no way, shape, or form condone the use of the word in any way, but there's a massive difference between quoting it and using it as an insult towards somebody. When you use it as an insult towards somebody, it is an unforgivable thing in my book.
But it is an insult from a white woman to use that word
It is
to a
wrong.
black woman, a black man. It is an insult.
But Miss Unknown is running around saying that she called her it, and I would like to see where she called her it. If she can show me where Bougie said Miss Unknown is a blank, I will 100% agree with her and retract everything I said, and I will tell Bougie to fuck off.
But why was she quoting that toward? She was quoting that towards Miss Unknown. That was a quote
No, she was
towards
not
Miss
quoting it
Unknown.
towards Miss Unknown. If Miss Unknown's name wasn't even in the text message threads anywhere near where that was wrote. And was it wrong for her to write it? Absolutely. And we had spoken about that too. But I've tried to send the text thread to Miss Unknown, and she is just like, she will not stop for 5 seconds to read it. She keeps going because, well, she talked about Bougie one time back in Petty's Live when she tried to be, you know, Mrs. Unknown Clay, and that's where she got her boost of popularity, and that's what she's trying to go and recapture, because if she lets Bougie get up and recover, then she feels like, well, she's no longer got that, you know, popularity or something like that. It's obsessive. It's weird. I've asked her even in the chat here and got attacked for it. I said, it dilutes your message if you lie. Use facts. Tell her that it was wrong to use the word. But when you run around and you say, you called me that word and you're lying about it, you're diluting your message and you're making yourself look like a fool.
That's isn't that semantics?
It's not semantics.
Cement.
It's use of. It's the use of. It's the way it was used. I don't agree with it being said at all.
But okay, so let me ask you another question, Florida Man. And listen, I'm speaking for the people in the chat, okay? Um, you. So there's been times like just tonight, you accused because allegedly because I didn't hear it, people in the chat didn't hear it, that Kendra said what you said she said.
100%.
But you wanted receipts, right? Or she wanted receipts, and you're like, you don't have to show receipts. But
and I did not say I did not have to show receipts. I said I was going to go look for them.
Okay. So
now, either way, I know for a fact she said it. I know for a fact that she said it about Breezy as well, saying that she was sending around inappropriate photos. You can turn the chat back on. I love the hate. Saying that she was sending around inappropriate photos of Muffin Man's minor children. She's accused her of that, and then she came out and she said, I can say what I want even if it's a lie, and I have that recorded. Now, also, Kendra has sat around in the same live in the same box when Queefy was attacking Smashley for her kids. She has sat around in the same live in the same box where Petty has said that fuck shit about me. She has sat around in the same live in the same box where other people have attacked other people's children, and she has spoken up nothing. But yet, when it comes to her, special treatment, we've all seen the text messages that have leaked from Casey's chat with her and Rivka's chat with her, and what she has said, and her admittance of use, and why she.
That's still no reason for anybody to call CPS. And for anybody that knew and didn't speak up, that's just as fucked up as the person who called.
And I can say the same thing about Megan. Megan is no different than Kendra.
That's what
Except I believe Megan's actually a good mother.
I believe Kendra's a good mother.
I believe Megan's actually a good mother. So, Miss Unknown, can you play the audio where Bougie says the exact words, Miss Unknown is a blank? We all white as fuck. We ain't supposed to be saying that stuff.
Okay, so per Bougie, she said that she was quoting a song.
We all white as fuck. We ain't supposed to be saying that stuff.
Well, I agree.
The report is that the world has gone crazy.
And that is the blue text messages where
We all white as fuck. We ain't supposed to be saying that stuff.
Okay, so
mind you, this Florida man in the box advocating. She said, "Fuck you niggas over there. Crack is whack." Let's go to where she said my name. Hold on, mind you, these the same messages that Florida man put up. Hold on.
she said that she was quoting.
Let's not hear that. Let's just hear what she put my name in it. Hold on. Let me get the other message. Because this man clearly had a whole live and put it out there with the messages what she said. Let me get the other one.
100%. 100%. I did put that
One
up
second.
because that is the information I had at the time.
It's the same information. Nothing changed up.
It is not the same information. I would like to ask you where
You had the messages. You went live with me. You put it out there.
Ashley, you were there.
Saw it.
Hold on.
It's in there.
Oh, this is why we don't get nowhere, because you don't let me ask questions.
You don't have. You're not asking me nothing. I'm not answering nothing.
Hold on, hold on, just hold on.
You have
He
to
don't.
ask.
He can ask you some ass. He don't need to talk to me.
He's I
Period.
think he's
I don't have
asking.
anything to talk about until he admit.
I think
he
he's
called me a
asking.
nigga and he knew about it.
He's asking me. Hold on, Miss Unknown, please.
You were there for the whole phone dump, were you not?
Yes.
Where were the DV photos of Bougie's daughter and that phone dump?
What does that?
I've got it recorded.
Man, you know what?
I don't know. I've got it recorded. I don't know. I don't.
Very good point.
Genuinely, I don't know.
They weren't there.
What does that have to do with the subject at hand, though?
They weren't there. That's what it has to do with the subject at hand. Those photos were not there. Yet
No, but we're talking about.
No. It was top. Hold on. It was top to bottom text messages. Those photos were not there. There were several things that were not in that phone dump. And when I say those are the blue screenshots, that's from Stephanie's phone where she deleted shit.
Okay, but what does that have to do with?
Because the actual text thread, Miss Unknown's name is nowhere near that line.
Her name is in the text message.
She has the blue text messages from Stephanie's phone where she deleted stuff. I have the whole text message thread where nothing is deleted, where you can match it up to the whole recorded phone dump and see there are many
So
things.
then why don't you show it?
I have offered Miss Unknown, and all she does is run off, go live again, and say, "Bougie called me the N-word." It's never going to stop.
But, okay, but like maybe do you want to show it here?
I can show it here. I can show it anywhere. I can send it to Smash. I can send it to you, Malibu. I can send it to Smash.
I mean, you got almost 400 people here. If you want to show it now, I mean,
it's a screen recording. I'll send it to you on Discord, and you can tell me if it's the same as the phone dump, because it's not. I'll send you all the stuff that I got from the phone dump too.
Can you post a video? Maybe you can post a video so that people can watch it there.
It'll get taken down, most likely. Because Stephanie likes.
I mean, like at least at that point, people can save the video. Give people the option to save the video, and they can see it, right?
Kinda. I got 4 accounts on a ban warning, so I got to be careful on what I post. Even the 2 things I just posted.
So if you send it to me, can I post it?
Yes, if I send it to you, you can post it. Let me get my other phone charged up. And let me get it recorded. It's going to be the full context. It's not just going to be like, 2 things. It's going to be a strip of.
I can post the one you have, and then I'll post the screen recording I got when I was in Stephanie's.
You were directly in there in the box. Everything you saw, all of what she put,
Well,
for the most part.
I wouldn't go that far because I was mostly talking shit about Rissa's large forehead. But I have it.
Well, she is in the chat right now, but I do agree. Very large. Rivals yours.
I know. I just saw her comments. So I had to poke her. All right. Well, if you want to send it to me, I'll post it. I can post it on probably. Let's see. I'll do it on Smashly number 2.
Yeah, one that you don't have a lot of strikes on.
Yeah. You want to post it.
Miss
Yeah.
Unknown, where did you get that? What you were just showing, Miss Unknown? Where did that come from?
I'm always confused. You must always be confused. I've been saying that for 2 years.
Carol, I told him to show it right now. But it's also 2:50 in the morning here, and I got shit to do tomorrow. So
4:51 in the morning here, and I'm also looking for the proof because Petty's lives aren't exactly short, and Kendra doesn't exactly have a scheduled time that she pops up in the boxes either.
No, user, no, Unknown. I'm not asking for him. I'm asking for me, honey. Listen. Tell him to post it. Okay.
What's the difference between me posting and Smash the posting?
Well, you're the one that's saying that it's altered. The
And
one that Miss Unknown has.
And Smashley has a recording of the original one that I wasn't there for.
So then Smash could give it to you, and you could post them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen.
Okay.
I could.
I'll post them. So I'll post them on one account.
I don't know how the fuck he's gonna send
when
me
that
a
account gets his
fucking.
last strike, I will not post it again. Because, I mean, I don't know what to tell everybody. I have 4 accounts.
Listen, if I post it, maybe it won't get reported.
My shit gets reported to get reported because half of the chat doesn't like me anyways. Even people that I thought liked me are down there talking shit. So, I mean, it is what it is. But they can be all happy for Kendra and shit. But the next time anybody else gets shit talked about them, I'm going to sit there right along with Kendra and not say a fucking thing because she never says nothing or speaks up for nothing.
Can you just show it right now?
Oh. I was Candace. Listen, I wasn't questioning Miss Unknown at all. Let me just say this. I'm not an argumentative person, and Florida Man has nothing on me that I'm afraid of. But I have things that I could lose, right? So I really do watch what I say and who I come after because I saw the last time what people did to me and how low that they'll go. So it's not that he has anything on me Unknown. I ask questions to try to get answers. But I'm not going to argue with somebody on the internet that you can't argue with, right? Like that's just I'm not I just won't do that.
We ain't gonna argue, Mellow Blue, but
no, not you.
Those lives. I'm just disappointed because you asked me to post something when he in the box. He said he was finna post a receipt. He
No,
get a
I
page
didn't ask you to post it. I asked you where
did in
you
the
got it,
comments.
honey. No, I didn't ask you to post it. I asked where you got it. Where did
I
you
got it from the phone dump. Remember, Malibu, when you asked them the same question? Remember when they did the phone dump, and then when he put some messages out, remember your information somehow wasn't around, and you asked him to ask Bougie to put the proof out to show her side of the Malibu. You remember that? I'm still waiting on. Okay, yeah, I'm still waiting on him to post the message.
He said he needed camera access, so he's got camera access.
Yeah, but Miss Unknown, just right now, I didn't ask you to post it. I just asked you where you got it. I don't think you have to prove anything. That's just me.
I got them
look
from
out
the day
there.
one. I got them from the
Okay.
day one when they went and hit the live and we was all in there. The same phone dump smash recorded. The first one, the original one. This the
Okay.
one I got it from.
Okay.
From day one, when she put it out there, I've been saying something since day one. Let's not forget, Mittens even confirmed. Remember they was gonna make a meme about me with a wreck pipe in my mouth? Did we all forget? Because everybody was there. But I guess because it's Florida man,
Because I wasn't gonna make that name, so don't even fucking
I
go there.
guess
Can I
it's
get the big
because it's
box?
Florida smash. He was just up here, no interruption. You ain't let me up.
Yeah.
I stayed
Florida
down
man.
there and I had the box up, and you let him lie on me. He ain't
What?
posted the receipt yet. What the receipt at?
He said he needed camera access, so I thought he
He
was coming
got
up here
camera
to.
access right now, Smash.
That's why
Fucking just
he left
Like
the
what the
lap.
like
He
Florida man,
left.
you showing us a picture right now.
are you
He
dumb as
left.
fuck?
No,
Are you dumb
she's
as
He
fuck?
saying,
just turned his camera on. How the
Hey,
fuck am I dumb? And you
hey,
just showed
are
us
you
a
dumb as fuck?
screenshot. Is
Hey,
he
are you
cool?
are you dumb? Are you dumb as fuck? Because I just left off of another account that I don't have access on to come on this one that
Get him
does.
right now.
So
Show
pay
the
the fuck
receipt.
attention. May
Show
I
the
get the big
fucking
box, please?
receipt. You showing that
I already done
bullshit.
that.
Show the receipt, Florida man. You got camera access. Show the
I
receipt.
just got up here.
Show the
I
receipt.
just got up here. Don't know who the hell you think you are. Don't know why the hell you think you know
You
everything.
ain't gonna talk to me no any kind of way. You
And
don't
you ain't
scare me.
gonna be
You're not
stupid
gonna
either.
shut me up. You're not talking about a
You
fuck
ain't gonna act
thing.
dumb. I know you
I'm
way
not
smarter
scared
than
of you,
that.
Florida man. You
I
up here
know you smarter
lying.
than that.
Show the
I
messages
know you're
that I
smarter than that.
lied, Florida man.
You're
Show your
smarter than something now. With
credibility
the
right
fact that
now,
you just said
sir.
while he
It's
was
not
just
fair.
here,
Then
I
he can
needed
come up here and
camera
attack women
access, and
and
then when
say
I
what he
cleaned up
wanna
a
say.
box with camera
And
access,
y'all get
you
him a
wanted to
pass.
complain.
This is crazy work.
No, you crazy work.
This is crazy work. The
Nah,
fact
you
that he can
crazy
come up
work.
here and lie and
What
deflect
did he come
and
up here and
move the
lie?
conversation
What
is
should he come up
crazy
here and
work.
lie?
That's crazy.
What, if you come up here and lie and say I need a camera access, you think all of my accounts have camera access?
okay,
This
Florida man,
man
just
just turned
show
his
it.
camera on.
I
He
just
just
Let's
turned my
turned his
camera
camera
on this
on.
account that
But
I
he
just came
arguing
in
back and forth
on
instead of
camera
showing the
access.
receipt. Show the
okay.
receipt.
Unknown. Let him show the receipt. Let's just get to the receipt, please.
Can I get the big box, please?
Malibu, you told me to be quiet. You silenced me. Where is the receipt from the phone dump that's gonna match the receipt I
Yeah,
got?
Miss
What are we
Unknown. Look,
doing right now?
can you see that right there? This is
What are we
Leatherface.
doing?
We
Why he's not showing the receipt?
And this is why Miss Unknown doesn't get fucking receipts, because she is the most impatient person in the motherfucking world. When it's a screen recording of the text messages, be
This
fucking patient.
man been saying this for a month. I literally sent him a message and told him to come to my live and show this a month ago. He
I get blocked
avoided
from your
me.
lives.
So
I
why
get
would he
blocked from your
think that
lives.
I'm gonna have patience for him? I've
I
been
get
waiting a
blocked
month.
from your lives. You literally just said, I get
I'm
blocked from
waiting
your
on him to
lives.
show the screenshot.
Well,
No,
what
not
screenshots? Excuse me. No, a screenshot ain't gonna fucking work. A screen recording is going to work.
Last call.
There's a lot of stuff in here. Hold on. I have to find it. There's like 800 fucking files. TikTok, Instagram, all that. I'll find it before your last call. Well, before you're done with it.
Why does it sound like there's something chewing on something? What the fuck?
Oh, it ain't me.
Oh shit.
Smash,
My
there's
bad.
two
I
people
thought I was
requesting.
muted. My bad. Oh, I have screenshots.
Got it. Okay. So I'm going to pause it so we can read it, or I can read it to you. Either fucking one. I will not say the word. Don't worry. I'm not even going to accidentally say the word. Just like as the education part with Bougie, where Miss Unknown forgot how to educate people and just wants to attack for attention. Okay. It starts with, on the left is Stephanie's stupid ass. On the right is Bougie. I can't be nice about Stephanie. I'm sorry if anybody likes her in here. I just cannot be nice.
Can't see. Can you center it, please? Thank you.
Yeah, my bad. That's what Smashley said. Funny, I ended my snap call with Rissa and Casey at 1:30 a.m., and that was an hour. Stephanie, Jesus, I never went in a box last night. It was in comments. And then Stephanie said misinformation again. Now, mind you, fuck Stephanie. Here, Stephanie says, it was a few minutes before they were streaming Petty. Let me light me a cigarette, and I will continue. Okay. What's Queen Witch at? She's live now. Then they show Nikki's at. Maybe 10. Fucking shit. Hold on. Sometimes my shit doesn't like to pause. Thanks. Listening to Holly Mays now. That was Bougie. Maybe 10, 15 minutes before they start streaming Petty. They start streaming him at about 32 minutes in, and I'm at 23. Listen real close to her background. I got it clear as day. Please send me the clip. Already done. Boo. Boy, oh boy. Ha ha. How fucking Holly didn't catch that. Nobody caught it. It was like, bitch, are you for real right now? You need to go live. I was going to send it to Andy. I don't know who Andy is. I'll find out eventually. Okay. She got a bunch of people. I'm about to go over there. Fuck Robert. Yep. Now, they made up. Ashlark is live. This is messages between Miss Sunshine and Casey. Was this in a phone dump? I don't believe it was. Why in the fuck is Breezy in there? Oh fuck, hold on. Please play the clip. Sure did. Love it.
Pull it to the right a little bit, please.
Oh, my bad. I gotta pull it to the left because I can't see it. But I'll readjust. I'm listening to Shannon. Holly Mae's fat ass is live. They talking about the crack pope. That's what it says. Crack pope. That's a funny typo. Holly Mae needs to understand it was her fucking live. Stupid asses. Hop your ass over there. I'm going, bitch. Come on, you gotta play it. Fuck.
He just went past it. Nope.
Hold on,
That was
Mr.
the
No.
message.
No, hold your fucking ass on. I just said fuck. My shit doesn't like to pause. I'm gonna go back.
He's trying to go back. Chill, please, for fuck's sake, girl. I love you.
I just came off mute, and the only thing I said was he was passing
No,
this
you're
message.
tripping the fuck out.
I know,
You're tripping the fuck out.
So he can cuss at me,
knows
but
she
you
talks
saying that I
loud.
can't say shit?
She talks
Wow.
He's
loud.
trying to
Don't
read
take
it.
it personal.
It skipped a little past it. He's going back to it.
Do you
We
know how
all just
fast?
watched
Do you
it.
know how fast these text messages go? Okay, I don't read them like this. When I read them, I put them in edit, and then I go frame by frame. I don't read them by pausing.
Like, we're kind of asking a lot to go through a really quick screen recording. I mean, she was zooming
We
through
the
this
one
shit.
wanted the proof. We already put the proof out there. We know she called me a nigga. I'm confused on
Okay,
why
all
y'all
right,
acting
listen.
obtuse.
This is what I'm talking about. She
Please.
has no sense to listen. Anyways, LOL, I heard her say, "Oh, wait a minute, nope, I'm out." Then she said that. Right. Where was your name, Miss Unknown?
Can you
I'm
go?
sorry.
Can you just to be clear, Florida man? Please, can you go back one frame?
Yes, absolutely. More than one frame, actually.
That's
Let me.
fine. Just get right.
I'm listening to Shannon. Oh, sorry. What's Queen Witch's live? What's it at? And then maybe 15 minutes before she starts Sherman Petty. All that stuff. Right there. Please send me the clip. Because, I mean, let's be real. Stephanie has been obsessed with Petty for well over a year, longer than Petty. Was Bougie obsessed with Petty? Yeah, I'll admit that. But she was triggered by stuff we won't go into in your live, out of respect.
Thank you.
You need to go live. I was going to send it to Andy. Okay. She got a bunch of people about to go over there. Fuck Robert. Yep. Ashlark's live. The messages between Miss Sunshine and Casey. Why the fuck is Breezy in there? Oh fuck, hold on. Please play the clip. Sure did. Love it. I'm listening to Shannon. Holly Mae's fat ass is live. They over there talking about the crack pope. Holly Mae needs to understand it was her fucking live. Stupid asses. Hop your ass over there. I'm going, bitch. Come on, you gotta play it. Now I'm gonna try to, like, frame by frame this shit, so just give me a second. Every time I do this, it doesn't want to move.
I'm sorry.
There we go. I heard her say it. Nope, wait, nope, I'm out. I heard her say, oh, wait a minute. Nope, I'm out. Ha ha ha. There's your thing right there. Right? Shannon's live. Where was your name, Miss Unknown?
Going. What is you stopping for? That's
Oh,
it. You said that what the message I put out was fake. Keep going. Let's go.
I'm still in there. This shit is hilarious. But Farmer Girl is a punk bitch. I don't know who Farmer Girl is.
Right there. This account Miss Unknown using now. Keep going.
What's the account Miss Unknown using now? Let me look. Miss Keep You Hoes Talking. Was that one of your accounts?
Keep going.
Oh, she went private. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh, did not go back far enough. Oh, went private. Fuck. Yeah. Petty's live. Jesus saw that coming. She got exiled from his live. Oh, Muffin Man thrilled you took down one of her pages. Stupid bitch. Lord, that was a whole ass mess. Where's the crack pipe? Right? I want to get a hold of this bitch. She's got a lot to say about me. And that is Gigi. That was Stephanie that said that. I know Gigi is like big with Petty. Hold on. There we go. Fucking shit. Hold on.
Those morning birds are giving me anxiety.
Fuck. I missed that one message. Hold on. Oh my god. Hold on. I keep missing that one message. I look like an asshole doing this. My bad.
Well, I mean, But I mean, to be fair, we're kind of, you know what I mean, like that. She was scrolling the fuck through that shit.
She was, and I mean, I dealt with it because I appreciate her being transparent with me. But I want to get a hold of this bitch. She got a lot to say about me, Gigi. Oh, she's Queen and Keith's and Holly Mae's people. Her and I used to be friends. Stephanie says I can't stand that bitch. Mittens says she heard credit card and that clip stop. That's a whole ass lie, right? Then they get on to the clip. Now, Holly Mae heard the wrong thing. You know this, right? You know there's a whole ass lie of Holly Mae talking about hearing, the whack pipe, where I'm the only one that still says I still heard credit card.
You gotta zoom it out a little bit.
Whole ass lie, right? Picture of Muffin Man. She says, yuck. How is this tosser bitch gonna come and follow a request? No, ha. Bougie said, stop. Yeah, no, I'm good, bro. Yeah, no, ma'am. Muffin Man knows about all this. Another live with, I don't even fucking know who or how many or how they green screen in another live. Don't know. Hey, going off on Monster for her friend saying the hard R, and she didn't say that. And she didn't say shit. That was when IO said it, and Monster didn't say anything. And I still stand on Monster, didn't laugh on that, even though I'm not okay with Monster. I mean, I'm going now. She dropped. That right there. What you were talking about, look how far away it is. That line had nothing to do with you, Miss Unknown.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to agree.
Had nothing to do with you. So can you please stop running around and saying Bougie called you?
You let him scroll past the messages, Smashly? Are you serious? You was in the phone dump. You did it on your live platform. Like, is you cool right now?
Miss
like,
Unknown.
You literally saw that shit, Smash, and you saw that he scrolled past the fucking messages, Smash.
What?
I did not. Just rewound it twice.
Smash, you was in the live. You mentioned the shit, Smash. Y'all called it out when it first happened, but you got it. I guess Florida Man got some over y'all head that y'all will sit here and lie, and you hollered at me because I asked him to show the message.
He went back.
Miss Unknown.
Smash, and he still scrolled past that shit, and you sit here watching it, but y'all win. I'm a liar.
No, I watch.
You win, Smash, because you riding for the man that sit here lying.
Miss Unknown.
You win.
Can you please
listen? A fuck ass lie, and I just showed the fucking proof, and you gonna tell me you gotta ride with him on a lie? That's weird.
Okay, show your proof.
Show your proof, please.
I just showed it, and I'm not showing it again. I've been showing that shit for months.
May I tell you something?
You show something, you ain't making him show shit. Girl, stop.
What are you talking about? Dude, he just showed the whole fucking...
Wait. Can I ask a question? Let me ask a question. If they weren't talking about her prior to that picture of the crack pipe, why did they show that picture of the crack pipe? Was somebody smoking?
They jumped between people and people and people. They went from Gigi to a whole lot of people to Monster to this person to that person. Honestly, reading that conversation is tough, top to bottom, because honestly, half of the time I don't know who the fuck they're talking about, because they can't stay on topic, and that's Stephanie's problem because she jumps first.
But you didn't read the messages prior to the crack to the.
I absolutely did.
Yes, he did twice. I literally just watched it where it scrolled past it, and then he rewound it to make sure that we saw it twice, the messages before and then after. I'm sorry. That's what I saw with my own fucking eyes that I was born with. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, stuff was deleted out of Stephanie's phone dump. It was. Like, you can match it up. I don't care who matches it up.
Yeah, is it fucked up that Bougie said it? Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. But yes. I'm sorry.
There's education.
Yeah, and but that was the crack pope. The crack pope thing was long after Bougie had fucking said what she said.
And long before the picture. And the thing is if Bougie would have used it as an insult, me and Bougie would not be okay. We would
Yeah,
not
but
be okay.
Miss Unknown
But
is
I thought
saying
it
that
said
Bougie called her.
unknown under that
Hold on,
picture.
hold on, hold on. Bougie or Miss Unknown is saying that Bougie called her the N word. Did she mention Unknown's name, like her username? Yes. Did she make a jab at the crack pope thing? Right? Yes. Do I feel like the whole thing that started this? Do I feel like Bougie called her the N word? No, I don't, and that's my opinion.
And that is also my opinion. And that's all I was getting at. And honestly, Miss Unknown, when I got at you in the chat and I said, hey, can you tell the truth about it? And stop saying that she called it to you.
My
And
father's
just,
angels. Then can you give me that clip? Because I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
she didn't admit to it in Bougie's live. She admitted that she wrote it and then she said it as a quote. She repeated exactly what she said. And to be completely honest with you, I feel like she was pressured. It was her first live in months. And I feel like OG was pushing questions on her. Should she have said it? No. I stand on that. Bougie and I have had a conversation about that. Bougie even went on Friends with Attitudes. I made sure, and I knew it was going to go south, but I made sure that Bougie went on Friends with Attitudes with, so she could also explain it there too. But it derailed while she was apologizing for it when Miss Unknown came up and kept saying, you called me it, you called me it, you called me it. Can you let people take accountability for their words? Because I even told Bougie it was wrong that she said it. I told her it was wrong that she typed it. But also, I was wrong with how it was represented to me on the text messages that are screenshotted blue because stuff was deleted because she made it look like she did. Because Stephanie said,
Can I ask you a question?
yes.
Did you talk to Bougie and make Bougie take accountability live like everybody else has to do?
Friends with Attitudes, 100%. If we can go back and find that clip from Friends with Attitudes, when right as Miss Unknown is jumping up and attacking her when she said she knows that what she said was wrong and she's not going to use the word again, and as she apologizes for it, Miss Unknown popped up and said, you called me it, and sent the whole thing left, and it went haywire, and I do not blame anybody over at Friends with Attitudes because they were working with the information that they were given by Miss Unknown, and that's okay. I respect them. They did what they acted in the way they feel they had to. But Bougie was mid-apology for it. And honestly, I figured Friends with Attitudes to be the best place for her to take accountability for it. Because Miss Unknown goes there. A lot of people go there. We all go there. We all like it. We all watch Friends with Attitude.
I stand on it. White women have no business.
White people.
White people. I'm a white woman. I always say white woman. White
White
people
people.
have no business, and I mean no business using that N word in any way, shape, or form. I don't care
Absolutely.
who you have in your family, who you have in your life, what you've been through in life. You have no fucking business. And if you do it in the presence of a black person, you owe them an apology, up, down, and
100%.
all around.
Well, 100%, but there's also education and not attacking. Now, if it is used in a way to attack a person of color, there is no education. Education goes out the window because you've used it as an insult, and it is one of the most degrading insults you could ever use against somebody. If you used it as an insult on purpose, you're a terrible person. But the fact that she did not use it as an insult and she said it as a word, still wrong. She still had no business saying it. But there's education to that. And
Just curious.
Bougie and I have spoken about it. And if Bougie uses that word privately, publicly, anything with me, and I find out about it, the education has failed. I'm done.
I just want to bring this up. And it believe me, I am not sticking up for Bougie and saying this word. Because it should not have been said, period, end of story. I 100% stand on that. But I want to know if people are holding SPG or SBG to that same standard, who literally called Pastor Petty the N-word with the hard ER.
I am the only one that
I
jumped in that.
hear
No.
I hear more about Bougie. Excuse me. I hear more about Bougie saying the N word than I do about SBG. I get it mixed up with Chat GPT, whatever. SBG saying that shit to, like, we have to hold everybody accountable. But what was being said was that she called Miss Unknown the N-word. And I didn't personally see, with what I saw, her personally call her the N-word.
From what I'm understanding, SBG got into Petty's live in a box and apologized to him.
And directly after, moments after, was streaming him and called him it again. And I have that on video.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. We were
No,
talking
no.
about.
SBG never came up into a box that I know of to apologize for calling him the N-word.
Yes, she did. She did. She called it to him one time, and then she came up in her Lady in Red account, and she wouldn't say who she was. She just said, "Well, I apologize," and then but he finally got it out of her that it was SBG. But then she dropped, and when she dropped, she immediately started streaming him and called him it again.
I don't know. All I know is that I did not see in those messages somebody call somebody else the N-word. Take all the people out of it, right? I did not see that.
Well, I don't know why we went to SPG when we were when.
It's as a reference because Bougie did not call Miss Unknown the N word, but SPG absolutely did call Petty it, and me being as against Petty as I am was the only one to jump up in that box today and say something about it. I don't care how much I do not like Petty. I will never let somebody attack Petty based off his race.
I mean, y'all can be mad at me all you want. I don't know. I didn't personally see anybody call anybody else the N-word in the messages that I just read.
And they were different than the messages from the phone dump. And they were
Okay,
from
but
the
if she wrote that whatever that saying for Miss Unknown, she wrote the word out and then she said
she
the
did not
word.
say it for Miss Unknown though.
Okay, but she still wrote
But
the
she
word
did.
and then
She
she
did.
said the
No,
word.
absolutely, 100%. I agree with you. She did write the word, and that
Nobody's
is wrong.
negating that she said the word. Nobody is negating that at all.
You're correct, Malibu. She wrote the word, and it is wrong.
And
But
it's
she did
fucked
also
up.
apologize for writing it as well. And maybe her apology wasn't good. I mean,
No, she should do better with the apologies, for sure.
I mean, I'll be the first one to admit it because she said it was a private message between friends that she never thought was supposed to get out, and I even talked to her about that. I was like, yeah, it's kind of a weak.
What did she say, Florida Man? I know what she said, but what did she say? Why she said the word?
It was a quote from a song,
That's what I heard.
and I
What
even said that was
song?
wrong.
I'm not sure, but that's what was said.
I even said that was wrong. We have talked about it, but
Somebody in the chat asked. That's why I'm asking.
I have done my best to do what education I can. I've asked Miss Unknown to help educate, but she does not want to help educate. She wants to attack. There would be no education if it was used as an insult. None. And I would never ask anybody to help educate, but I feel like if it was a group effort and it was just like, hey, from Miss Unknown's perspective, she's going to have the best perspective of it.
All right, Florida Man, respectfully, I got to stop you. I'm going to let Rissa say what she's got to say, and then I got to go to fucking bed. Cause
1 second, Rissa. Can you come to my Mallory Live?
What happened?
Can you come to my Mallory Live, Rissa?
She's not answering you.
You would be like the star.
Are you trying to be up here, Rissa? You know?
Yeah, I'm waiting patiently.
No, okay, everyone, shh, please, so I can go to bed. We all need to go to bed.
Okay. One, Y'all are looking for a sentence where she says, unknown is an N. That N unknown. That's what y'all were looking for in that message.
No, genuinely, that's not what I'm looking for.
Well,
Respectfully.
everybody, I'm sitting here listening to y'all.
Respectfully, I'm not. That's not what I'm looking for. I, just like everybody else, saw these messages, and unknown was not mentioned for most
So
of those
who was the
until
rack pipe?
long after. I mean,
No,
maybe the
because
rack
prior
pipe.
to that,
Okay,
they
listen.
were talking about. Wait a second, because I've been listening to y'all, and I know that the chat is flying, but the conversation prior to what she said was about how did Holly Mae not catch whatever she thought unknown said about the rack pipe. That's what that conversation was prior
It
to her
wasn't
making that say.
unknown.
I'm not talking to you, Florida man, for the
Hold
love of
on, Florida
hope.
man, please,
Please
please,
smash
just
Lee
for a
because I'm
second,
not about to do that.
please.
I'm just not. But that's what they were talking about prior. And then she makes that statement. She did not, and I'm talking about Bougie, did not say she got that quote from a song. She said she was trying to quote Whitney Houston. And those of us that are old enough to have been around back then remember Whitney Houston never used the N word, baby. She said, rack is whack. And she giggled. She never said FUN's rack is whack. She said rack is whack. So you misquoted for one. But Bougie did say she was quoting that in reference to unknown out of her mouth. So nobody made it up that she was referring. She did not say unknown is an N, unknown UNB, nothing like that. But she was talking about her in that text. And she said she was. She said she was when she was trying to give that half-ass apology. Now y'all know Bougie has also said in many different lives that she feels it is okay to use the N-word because we make music. And if we didn't want people to say it, we wouldn't write it in songs. She said that, and her homegirls agreed. We watched that multiple times, and they've said it since they're after that. Since
Correct.
she's been caught in that, Florida man, I'm not talking to
Hold
you. I
on,
don't
Florida
need you
man,
to
please.
co-sign. I don't need you to agree with me.
Well,
I
you
live
were going to
this.
go off on something
I
where
live
that's where
this.
the
I'm not.
word comes.
You're not Bougie. Your name is not Jessica. You didn't say it, so you can't tell me anything that she has said or done.
Hold
You
on, real
can't
quick.
tell me how
Florida
she
man,
feels.
at this point, just please.
You
We've
can't.
all had. We are all YT people. Please, can
Literally,
we let Rissa speak?
literally. And you sat up here and you tried to make a difference between how she was saying it. We should educate her, depending on how you want to use it in a fucking sentence. We don't owe anybody that. I wish y'all would stop. And especially, I will say, I am highly, highly disappointed only because we have been here before
No.
with multiple people having these same fucking conversations. And not one time did you sit up here and say that we should be educating them and we owe them that. Fucking TMZ, we were up here for hours, hours with that girl. And you just, fuck Bougie. But like, literally, you are giving her grace. She owned that shit. She's doubled
Well,
down on her
I didn't
shit.
know. The only thing that I was focused on today, like tonight rather, is that I was looking for where she specifically referenced Miss Unknown, and I
And
didn't
that's what I
see that.
said. I get where it started. I do. I get where it started and people were trying to see it as like, oh shit, in the text, did she call her that? Did she say unknown is this? Unknown is that bitch, blah blah blah. Is that what happened? But it was the context of the conversation. That was enough for us. And I know you know what I mean when I say enough for us.
Yeah.
And she got in that live that night and she owned that shit. After she censored herself. She said, F you niggas. Now why you didn't say fuck you? Like
Well, I mean,
I
that's
just
true.
don't
I think
understand
somebody brought that up.
why we're trying to flip it. It came off really gross to Miss Unknown.
Listen.
It really did
I
because
try
she
my
tried.
damnedest to be fair to everybody, and I am currently fighting between two people that I like. This is a lot.
I get it. And you see why I didn't want to have like this bitch to the left or whatever side you looking at me, like he thinks that showing a private text between me and somebody else from a year ago is going to like hurt my feelings. You weird Florida man. You fucking weird.
You fucking
You
weird for
need to
taking
find something to
stealing money
do
from
with
people.
yourself. Maybe a job, maybe a hobby, maybe a bitch.
Maybe a
I don't
job would
know.
make you not steal
But
money.
listen, what you won't get up here and do is demand education for some racist ass bullshit.
You can believe what you like. I
These
can believe
people
what I
ain't gonna
like.
let you slide. It ain't about me. I'm talking to Smashley because I don't want Smashley to sit up here and people were starting to look at you a little sideways because it came off a way. So I'm talking to
No, I
Smashley.
get
Don't
it. I
nobody here
get
give
it.
a fuck
Listen,
about you.
I get it.
It did come off like, well, fuck Unknown and fuck her feelings and my, well, whatever y'all call that. But it came off very distasteful and disheartening, Smashley. Okay, you know me. I'm always gonna say it.
No, I get
It
it.
was
I get
very
it.
hard to watch.
Thank
And
you,
I'm
Lisa, because I was trying to explain it because
I
I
heard you,
knew that.
Malibu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was trying.
I
I'm
heard
I'm
you.
always gonna say when you
Yeah.
gonna pay OG that 550 you owe her, but
Mm. Why we always got to deflect to something
it ain't
else?
deflecting.
Because he knows that people
She
are
comes up
sleepy
here and
fags,
she
and he
says
has
this,
to
that, and
flip
the other,
it.
and then looks at me and says,
It,
"Well, I
it
don't
has
think
to be
you
about
empathy."
something else when
When
someone's
I was
talking about his
actually
sugar
going to
plum
agree with
baby.
you on a portion of
Listen,
it, and so I'll
Bougie
get to
needs
where
to
I was
come
going
up
to
here
agree
and
with you.
speak for herself because she in this chat. She be in this chat every
I'll
other
get to where I was
day.
going to agree with you, where
I'm
she
not
said,
gonna yell over this
"Excuse me,
weird little man, Smashley. You heard what I
you can
said.
speak
Yeah, I think
insult
you
if
know
you
what. I
like."
think I'm gonna go to bed, y'all.
Yeah.